Evolution is a strict architect. It follows rules. Legs are for walking, fins are for swimming, and skulls are for protection. Bone is opaque. It is a wall designed to keep the world out and your mind in. But what if the rules were broken? What if you lived in a world so hostile, so dark, and so full of deception that to survive you had to turn your own body into a window? Imagine a fighter jet cockpit, a pilot sitting behind a canopy of reinforced glass, scanning the sky for enemies. Now, imagine that cockpit is alive. For 65 years, we thought this creature was a myth, a mangled mess pulled up in fishing nets. We were wrong. It wasn't a mess. It was a masterpiece of biological engineering, and it has been watching us from inside its own head. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Here, the sun is just a memory, a faint blue ghost that barely penetrates the water. In this realm, survival isn't about strength, it's about optics. Look at its face. You see two sad, dark eyes staring forward, don't you? This is the first lie. Those aren't eyes. They are nostrils, olfactory organs used to smell the chemical rot of the ocean. If you are looking at its face, the Barreleye isn't looking at you. These are the eyes, two emerald spheres encased in a fluid-filled shield, locked inside the skull, staring eternally upward. This is Macropinna, microstoma, the Barreleye, and it is the only creature on Earth that views the world through the windshield of its own skin.
Why evolve a transparent head? The answer lies in the physics of light. Down here, predators don't chase you. They ambush you from below. They look for your silhouette against the faint light from the surface. But the Barreleye is a thief. It hunts the hunters. It steals food from the stinging tentacles of siphonophores, creatures that are essentially drifting minefields of toxic cells. To eat, the Barreleye must dive face first into poison. This is where the shield becomes a weapon. That transparent dome isn't just for show. It is a riot shield. It protects those delicate green eyes from the stinging cells of its prey. It allows the fish to see its target, steal the food, and endure the pain, all without blinking. Because it can't. For decades, science failed this creature. When we first discovered it in 1939, every specimen brought to the surface was destroyed. The change in pressure caused their transparent heads to shatter. The fluid leaked out. The shield collapsed. We described them as monsters because we were the ones who broke them. It wasn't until 2004, less than 20 years ago, that a remote submarine finally captured one alive. Think about that. We have mapped the surface of Mars. We have photographed black holes. But a creature with a see-through skull living right here on Earth remained a ghost to us for a century. The green pigment in its eyes acts like sunglasses for the abyss. It filters out the sunlight, allowing the fish to spot the faint bioluminescent glow of creatures trying to hide. It has evolved to see the things that do not want to be seen. It challenges our definition of nature. It looks engineered. It looks artificial. It reminds us that evolution doesn't care about beauty. It cares about efficiency. And in the deep, the most efficient way to survive is to become a machine made of flesh. The ocean is a mirror. When we look down, we expect to see reflections of ourselves, familiar shapes, familiar faces. But the Barreleye offers no reflection. It offers a window. It is a silent observer in a world of pressure and poison, a creature that has turned its vulnerabilities into armor. It watches the shadows above, safe inside its glass cockpit, waiting for the light to fall. The abyss is watching. Make sure you subscribe before we dive deeper.